name is Anastasia and I'm sales engineer at SAALG Geomechanics, and today I'm excited to introduce you to our innovative platform, DAARWIN. DAARWIN is built to revolutionize the geotechnical industry with its powerful suite of tools, including sensitivity analysis, back analysis, data management, and more. Today, however, we'll focus on digitalization aspect and how it can help you manage ground information points more effectively. So, here we have DAARWIN login page, and as you can see, there are two workspaces. One is public workspace and one is private workspace. Let's start with the public workspace. And here you have access to over 6 million ground information points around the world. You can see that DAARWIN can digitize ground information points one by one, but also in really big amount of data, as we have here more than 6 million ground information points. For example, I will just zoom it right now and where our office based in Barcelona, and see if there is anything. And you can see that here you can download it in PDF, AGC there is. Also, you can also view the source of that. And what is the best part? You can access this data completely free and without needing a subscription. And when we return to the dashboard, we also see private workspace, which is your personal secure area. It's important to highlight that all data in the private workspace is fully encrypted, ensuring your project remains confidential and under your complete control. So let's log into our private workspace and select the project. In my case, it's a demo project. And you can see how DAARWIN perfectly optimize and centralize all the steps of your project. But now we will just more focus on the stage of map, just to see digitalization aspect. And as you can see, we already have project here. We digitize some borehole data, and as you can see here, we have some ground information points. We also have we uploaded instrumentations and also documentations. But let me explain in more detail how the process of digitalization works. You can digitize different kind of borehole logs, SPT, in situ data, lab test, and even graphs. When you click an Add element, you can select the format of the ground information you are working with. You can add in manual way, or it can be in formats of Excel, AGC, GPG, or even scanned PDF. Right now, we'll choose as an example a scanned PDF format, and let me choose one file. We'll choose the country, coordinates, projection by country, and let me show you before digitalization that how does it look. And here you can see a log of test boring. So we have here some lab test, in situ test. We also have soil information of the layers. So we'll try to digitize this right now. Once I click over here, DAARWIN starts to digitalize it. And let's have a look on the process of this. We see that it's starting calculating that. So while the file being digitized, let me explain what happens during the digitalization process. DAARWIN first cleans the data, reducing noise and improving the quality of the document. Then the system classifies the content, whatever it's printed text or an image. The next step involves optical character recognition. First, DAARWIN assesses whatever the current algorithm can accurately read the document, and if it's so, it will be digitalized 1 minute per page. But sometimes format of the ground information point can be different based on the project or country. DAARWIN trains the algorithm to recognize and distinguish specific information in the user document formats. The document is converted into an image from which letters and their positions are extracted. Finally, the information is output of the map for the mapper. In this step, DAARWIN assigns variables that accurately identify and categorize the extracted information, determining how it should be displayed in DAARWIN. We also utilize scrapping technology, which is especially effective for image-based documents such as graphs. The system scraps each data point from image and reflects it accurately with DAARWIN. Okay, perfect. We have already our borehole log digitized, so let's have a look at that. And as you can see, Darwin perfectly digitalized this borehole log. We have here soil layers in different colors depending on the layer. At the same time, we have here description. If you would like to go more into detail, you can see over here. At the same time, you can see the sample information, lab test. You can add any kind of lab test. For example, here you can see there's triaxial test, sharebox, so any kind of test, and in situ data. It was digitalized here and you can add it. Perfect. And the question is what you can do with this digitalized data. At the same time, in Darwin, you can make ground models. So let me show you. Here we go, and we will make a ground model based on all digitalized data what we have here in our project. So let's see GIP view. We click over here. So we have all our GIPs here, and we would like to see the results of our GIPs. And here we have it. So you can see the all results of each GIP. You can also create the units to check how different units behave in different kind of scenarios. So for example, we can choose the clay, and we can see, for example, how clay behaves in SPT, fine percentage, Casagrande, triaxial test, on confined compression, moisture content, consolidation, dynamic probe test, and SPT test. The next stage is a parameters. You can also add hypotheses. For example, you can add hypotheses based on the units. For example, we choose again clay, we choose the soil type, we choose the behavior. And once you are done, you click over here, you upload all needed information, and you click on auto calculation, and Darwin will start to calculate it, all these parameters via Eurocode 2. And here, for example, you can see we have some results, what was before previously. Actually, we made the stage for this that after, in near future, as Darwin is compatible with Plaxis, Darwin can create a model based on this hypothesis and geotechnical profile. But also, you can not only use it for the modeling, but also you can use it apart just for calculating your parameters. The next stage is a cross-section. Here you can see we made different kind of cross-sections. We separated that by colors, and here we have, let's have a look on one example which has a black color. It has 3 ground information points, so let's have a look at that. And here you can see unit geometry of this cross-section, and at the same time Darwin can make a geotechnical profile based off this ground information points. So here you can see how Darwin made the geotechnical profile, and you can see here ground information points. At the same time, if you would like to change it, you can also add the pillar. For example, we can add the pillar over here, we can click it, and we can change this information. All of this data you can also download it and use it after for your projects. Great! What else? It's important to mention that in Darwin you can also add SPT data, for example via text file. For example, here we added our SPT data in text format, and Darwin interpreted all of this text format here in the graphs, that you can see it more clear. At the same time, we were lucky, as we can see that we had in SPT point, we also had a soil layers information. But what else if you don't have this information? Darwin can interpret this SPT data into layer information. So let me show you. Here, for example, we click on SPT layers, and I'm clicking on interpret layers. And you can see it over here. Darwin interpreted your SPT data into the layers. At the same time, you can compare the borehole of what you had previously, the layers before, with the interpreted layers. In the near future, you can also interpreted data can use for the ground modeling and for geotechnical profiles. Perfect. And also what you can make, as you have here all your private borehole logs, SPT, in-situ test, but also what you can check, you can click it over here on public GIP, and you can see if there is any kind of ground information point what you can use for your project. For example, we have it over here, for example, and we can see view PDF, we can download it, we can see the source, and we can also digitalize it. Perfect. So from this, that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and if you have any questions or feedback, don't hesitate and to reach out. We are always happy to help. We also offer personalized video conference to show how DAARWIN can support your project. So feel free to connect with us, and thanks again, and see you soon.